feeling? Yeah. Oh, me too. My eyes are all horrible. No, I don't know. Like, I've been, like, really, like, studying and stuff, like, to see. And I guess I just had, like, a couple of questions. And like, I won't dispute whatever you have to say. You know what I mean? Like, just some things I didn't understand before, like, I make my final decision on, you know what I mean? And then I thought you'd be the best one to ask, because you would know. Like, just some things that were, like, bothering me, because I know that I don't know if you know, like, there's this bad sex scandal going on. And I don't know if you know.
Listen to gossip.
Yeah, well, no, it was on the news. And so they had it, like, you know how they have court TV? And so they played the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And so there was the one governing body guy, Jeffrey Jackson. And so I was watching his testimony on there, you know? And he lied. Like, really. And then there was other elders on there. And it made me nervous, because now I guess the Australian government is going to hold all the elders accountable because of that 2-witness rule. I don't know if they said that. So
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, they're in trouble with the Australian government because they want them to be stricter with the pedophiles instead of doing the 2-witness rule. They want them to be stricter, like, you know, call the police, you know, you deal with it, you know, because I guess before they call the police, they are in Australia, what they were saying was that they won't call the police unless there's 2 witnesses to the pedophilia. And you know how that is. Like, they don't have witnesses for it, so they're getting in trouble, you know. And so, you know, I was, like, worried, because I know that it's gonna start happening, you know, in America now too. And they're gonna, you know, and I saw that recent video where that tribulation video. I went to the assembly, and they're, like, they're, like, preparing, you know, to get hunted down by SWAT team. You remember seeing that? So it just made me nervous.
There's a lot of things going on in Russia.
Yeah.
They invade people's homes.
Because, like, when he was doing his testimony, the one lawyer asked him, they said, "So are you God's only channel on earth?" And he said, he goes, "That would be presumptuous of me to say." He goes, "No, that would be presumptuous for me to say." And it was like, no, wait a second. He should, like, proudly say, "Yeah, we are," because that's what they put. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of, like, strange. And then, you know, I was worried because there's only a couple more Watchtowers left. So I didn't, like, what are they even planning? Like, is that it? Like, no more Watchtower study? Or has anybody really even, like, talked about it? Because there's only...
I haven't heard anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I went to the annual meeting, and I guess he was like, at the time, he's like, there's only 6 more Watchtowers, and then we'll probably just reprint them. Like, that's it. And then he kind of was like, yeah, I'm excited about it too, because everybody was real shocked when he said that. So I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, there's, like, only 2 more Watchtowers, and that's it. And then they had you guys, remember you told me that they had you sign over ownership of the Kingdom Halls. Remember, you forget when you said that. That was a while ago, where, like, they signed over. But now there's, like, they were, like, merging everybody and selling them off. And it's like...
No, they're not selling them off.
Yeah, there's, like, a whole website where they're doing it under the International Bible Student Realty or whatever. And that's the name of it. And so they're kind of, like, consolidating them and selling them off. And then now they're not doing a yearbook. And it's like... And then they cut... like, more than half the Bethelites. They sent them home, and I'm thinking, I hope they're not going bankrupt, because it's like, that's what it looks like, you know what I mean? Because, like, with any other business. And then they said, like, a few years ago, they're like, there's more money going out than coming in. So I was like, man, you know.
They never let on how much money comes in. They always tell, you know, it's $350 million expenses for all the traveling overseas and stuff. That's all we know about.
Yeah. So I was worried about that, because I know there's, like, one $66 million lawsuit in Canada, and then there was one victim in California that she was asking the organization for help, like, hey, I need these files. And then the court was like, we need your, because they keep a pedophile list, you know what I mean, of like suspects, and they keep a record at the thing. So the court was like, you know, hey, we want those records. And instead of them just releasing them and saying, okay, here you go, they didn't. And the court was like, well, if you don't give us these records, we're going to charge you $4,000 a day. And they let that go on for like 2.5 years. They would have rather taken the hit than whatever they're hiding with this list. And they refused to like help the victim. And it was kind of strange. And so now there's like a $66 million in Canada. I mean, it's millions of dollars. So then when I saw that, I was like worried, you know, because it was like the last thing that they, you know, with a company is they'll consolidate and stop, you know, printing stuff. And it's like, I just was worried, you know, because I don't want you to just be kind of left hanging. And then they're showing that video where the SWAT team's coming in on you in a bunker. It's like, I don't want you to be like hunted down for something that's not your fault and then be hunted down by SWAT team. So I was, you know, I was just worried about that. And I don't know, I like printed it out. Like these are just, it's just like 3 worries. But like, I don't know, I'll show you. I printed it out all pretty. But that's the old Watchtower up on top. And see, the cross and crown is the Knights Templar on the left. And then the one on the right.
They took that all out.
Yeah, well, a lot
That's
of...
been 100 years ago.
Yeah, but see, the one on the right, or yeah, it's the right, that's